Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel, mariagermannaija. Thank you for watching. Thank you for following the past month. You have been a great community audience. I also love the questions. Please more of this. I loved it. Let's give me some input. So I give you all output. Today we are in the kitchen again. So I'm gonna cook today my favorite Egusi soup. And why? Because we've been trying out some restaurants here in Nigeria, and I have to say, big disappointment. Rather stay in the kitchen. Cook for yourself, enjoy with the family. That makes more sense. And I will tell you in this video why. So my hungry people, let's get started. We will start with the meat. I have to wash that. I took it out of the freezer yesterday to defreeze. That's beef. So let's get on it. So I'm taking it out just to the pot and wash it so that all the blood, remember the Nigerians, which is basically my husband and of course the kids, they don't like blood. Me, I don't mind too much. We have a favor for half done, but it's okay. We do it like the Nigerians do with the Nigerian food, right? So we have here beef only, and then we have skin. I'm not a favorite actually of the skin. That is more for my husband, but I love it. So I gonna wash that now. So last week, my dears, there was the birthday of my last born, Maxi, 3 years old. Yes, we are good, right? And so I thought, okay, after the last birthday that we had here in Nigeria, which was the birthday of the firstborn in Feb, I thought, okay, let us all relax, because last time we did it at the family house in Benin City. And the family really wanted to contribute, so they cooked, they bought a lot of stuff. A lot of the neighbors' kids came, friends, of course, everybody was there. But the really close ones were basically in the kitchen, very busy. They cooked, they cleaned, they hosted, and there was not really sitting together. And this time I was thinking, okay, let's just do it different. I mean, we are not in Benin City, we are in Lagos, so the family is not even too much around. Of course, my mom-in-law, she was here. Thank you for that. I loved that she stayed so long and had the witnesses, the presentation of the kids, the graduation ceremony of Christopher. That was really so cool. I love this. So she also was here when the birthday of Maxi was last week. So I thought, okay, let's just relax, chill out. Let's go to a restaurant. I'm still hoping to find a restaurant where they have a playground with air condition. That would be awesome, but they really don't have it here in Nigeria. I don't know if you can recommend something. So okay, so I pressed the water out. So we went, actually on the last school day for the term, we went for pizza, that Panarotti pizza. Sorry, my Spanish is not, my Italian is not existing, so that's a very long word, my dears. So I'm cutting half an onion and also adding Maggi. So we went to the pizza and I was thinking, let's sit down, because whenever you are ordering pizza here, I mean, pizza is not something difficult, by the way. If you're making pizza, it's so easy actually. You just make the dough. Okay, the dough has to sit for 1 hour. But after that hour, everything is so easy. You just make it the pizza base, and then You put a bit of tomato sauce, you put the tops that you like. In our case, it's always salami and cheese. And then you bake it for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, depends a bit on your stove. So, but still, our stove here is not working, our oven is not working. So I thought, okay, it's not an option to make that. So I was just, let's sit down. I know they're still gonna take like 45 minutes to prepare that pizza. So I was like, let's sit down, we have time. Mommy is with us, my mom-in-law, so let's just do it. That place was so tiny. Oh my goodness, like, guys, that was so tiny. It was so hot. The air conditioner was not working. So, okay, I was like, well, okay, let's try. Oh, no, onion. Yes, I'm always crying for onion. So we were sitting down. We were trying to keep the kids busy, of course. No, they also want to run around. They're excited because it was the last day. Whew. That makes me cry. So, well, we ordered, and I was thinking, okay, if they take 45 minutes for a pizza, a salad should be quicker, right? And I was really feeling like. So, you pay the European price, but you don't even get close to the service, to the feeling of being in a restaurant. And it was really disappointing. And I understand my husband, he's always saying he doesn't want to sit down. I understand it. Like, it doesn't make sense at all. And I was really disappointed, guys. I have to say, I mean, the pizza was nice. The rest of the non-Greek, no feta cheese salad was also okay. The dressing was nice. But guys, please, this was not just a disappointment, really. Like, if I pay, how much did we pay? 120,000? I don't know, it's not worth it, guys. It's not worth it. I can't help it. I'm so sorry. So I was thinking, okay, let me ask that guy, where is a bit bigger space? Because they even wrote, celebrate the birthday party with us for the kids. And I was asking for them, they're like, no, they don't offer it. I was a bit disappointed, obviously. So they said, yeah, but in Victoria Island is better. And it's like, okay, let's try for the birthday of Maxi for this. So I was really exciting. You know, we were putting the cake, singing for him, of course. We received calls from Germany, of course. The whole family is always there. I like that very much. So it was very nice. And also, as I said, my mom-in-law was also there. And I said, okay, let's go there and relax. We don't have anything to do. By the way, there was the Buhari Day, right? I was shocked. I mean, I thought your ex-president is a bit younger. I didn't know he was already so old. I didn't know he was sick and stuff. Anyway, so I'm sorry for the loss in Nigeria. Making it a whole public holiday, that's unusual for us, at least. I mean, for us, we had presidents. I mean, we have more like chancellors, different system than here. We had one in 16 years in power, and when he passed, there was nothing like this. And he really, like, reunited Germany. Like, he really made a lot of difference. Like, this is President Kohl, right? Or Chancellor Kohl. Like, he was really a big person, right? I mean, I'm not saying Buhari was not a big person, but like, he didn't exactly write history. Actually, from the European perspective, we only have, I only saw this gate issue where they killed people, you know? And I mean, sorry, we are not getting too many news from Nigeria, obviously. So, yeah, I don't know precisely what this is about. But yeah, well, so, and that day nothing was happening. It was a public holiday. I saw the guy, the waiter, was wearing a t-shirt of a restaurant chain that I know from South Africa. So I was thinking, okay, let me ask that guy where this is, because this chain has always a playground as well. inside. I was like, okay, maybe they do have the same hair. So he said, yeah. They're working together, and in Victoria Island they have a bigger restaurant where you can sit properly. I added constantly water to the beef, and now the fish is boiled, so I'm gonna pick the bones. I'm very choosy, as with the bitter leaf soup. With the bones, I really don't like it in the soup, and I try to remove as much as I can. Because especially for the kids, we don't want any emergencies, right? There's this more, so we don't want any choking on fish bones. Myself, I'm not really a fan of it. So this is a bit of a work that I'm going to do. I'm going to continue on our adventure on the Nigerian restaurant. So I thought, okay, let's go relax. And then we sat down and I was like, okay, let me ask the waiter this time if they have feta cheese for my Greek salad. And she said yes. She was asking in the kitchen. She said yes. Then also the space was much better. We were at the beginning only the only people there. So it was quite easy for us. So I actually asked all the time, I want to order this, how long it's going to take? Because I didn't want my husband again to be, and the kids also, to be angry. And like it's really a matter of patience, especially when you go with the whole family. And 1.5 hours, or respectively, I think even 2 hours, that was really too much. And I was surprised. After 5 minutes, the milkshakes were there. My salad, 10 minutes and complete. I was like, wow, they really surprised me big time. I loved it. Although there was no inside, like indoor playground, but I was really impressed by the service. And they had this nice juice and everything. So I was really happy. And we ordered for, my mom-in-law is very inexperienced with Nigerian restaurants. So we ordered for her a steak. So it was really actually nice. Just the running up and down. Mommy, I need pee-pee constantly, but at least the toilets were also good. Let me turn the Egusi, because the fish is really too hot now for picking. So the toilets were good. I was really impressed by the fastness. The food was nice. Service was nice. Let me turn. Egusi, by the way, is a very funny thing. It's something like a nut, and then they grind it. So, and it's very nice. I don't know the consistency. I like it. So there's a little bit of onion. To dilute it. So just to dilute it a bit. So I was saying, I was actually pretty impressed, and I was like, yeah, that's gonna be our day. We're gonna really love this family outing, da da da. And then I saw my mom-in-law too. Oh, she was not eating, and I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, she doesn't know how to cut it and to eat it, and somehow it's a funny taste. And I'm like, okay. So my husband was tasting it. It was spoiled. Imagine, it was a steak for 43,000 naira, and it was spoiled. So I said, okay, let's let the kitchen know that this is spoiled, because it's meat, you can't eat it, right? So they said, okay. Then again, I had to go to toilet. Meanwhile, there was a cocktail coming and they were like apologizing, which was nice. It was okay. Okay. And then we went like for the bill. Okay, let's finish up. Let's go. The bill, and then it was still in the bill, the 43,000 naira, and I was like, why is it still in the bill? And my husband paid because he doesn't want problem, and he's like, okay, so we're not coming back. If they're still putting it on the bill and do this kind of service that they think is service, we're just not coming back, you know. I was like, but you can't, like, it's just unfair, you know. You pay 1/3 of the bill for something that was spoiled and you couldn't eat it. But we had to pay it in the end. And so we're not going back there. So that was the only good restaurant I could say so far. You know the funny part about Nigerian restaurants? You walk in and you will be the first to greet them. I have never experienced that. If you go in a European country or Asian country to a restaurant, they would be so happy, welcome. They would even drag you in, you know. They would be outside already, hey, welcome, we're having an offer, I don't know. And the waiter would exactly know what is on the menu and not like check the menu or I don't know. In case maybe you are allergic against something, you might ask something, right? So that is the waiter for. No, not in Nigeria. They really, the service is not okay. You have to ask everything by pulling it out of their noses, actually. All the information that you need. And also the dress up of the tables. I don't know how to explain that. But if you're really used to restaurants, you kind of enjoy it as a getaway. And in Nigeria, nothing is such. You actually feel like you have to kickstart, like ask, okay, where is my food and what is about this drinks, or did you forget about this, or because you feel like its timing is not okay, or you know, like it's crazy. So I really don't enjoy so far. I didn't enjoy any of the restaurants we went to, and I think I will just keep on cooking at home. It's the best thing to do. It saves money, but besides the money, it's more like it's not an experience here in Nigeria, please. And it's not, I'm not saying it's the waiter problem or the cook problem or whatever. It's the owner of the restaurant, of course, that will suffer it because I'm not coming back. I don't like the experience. Actually, if I had different stuff on my mind and lots of time, I would actually open a restaurant myself. I would call it like Little Italy or Little European, whatever. And I would just make like maybe 5 or 6 tables, but very authentic with all the details, you know, the dish, the table dressing, Italian restaurant, this romantic music in the back. So guys, the meat is ready. I'm also ready for the oil. So let's quickly do this. So I take the meat out, the juice out. I sliced also some onion for making the actual soup. There we go. And then we wait a bit until it's dried before putting the oil. Then I've sliced half an onion again. So then we fry this. We turn the egusi in. We are getting there, my dears. So in terms of Nigerian restaurants, my dears, I gave up a bit. For now, I need my emotions towards that topic to cool down, and I would rather focus on preparing nice food at home. And the only thing that we actually do is sometimes there's a place where it's already made. You just go there, you pick what you want, but even there, they're so unfriendly. And I don't know. Last time they forgot to put our chicken, and they would always say no. There's no pepper, but you know the kids. The kids, they don't eat. I don't eat too much pepper, and there's always lots of pepper. Lots of pepper, guys. Lots of pepper. Too much pepper. I'm not saying no pepper, but I'm getting there. But this is actually, yeah, the country is full of pepper. Yes, always the fruit like this. So this is okay, and my understanding. Everything else I will not do. So guys, let me finish my soup. I thank you so much for watching. If you have any comments on Nigerian restaurants, let me know. Share it in the comments. Ask me things. I'm always so happy when you guys are giving me input. I'm always happy to give you output. Share, like, subscribe. You know how it is. I love you so much. See you next time. Bye bye.